Hello, I'm SammyP. Welcome to episode 29 of my Let's Voice series for Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. This is the series where I use the excuse of practicing my voice acting to justify playing video games. Whew! Do you enjoy the video? Please feel free to share. Oh, bit out of practice. If you enjoy the video, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Comments are also always welcome, though no spoilers. And if you're not enjoying the video, well, dislike button's there. Constructive criticism is always welcome. But let's get into it. It's been over a week since I've had a chance to record. Where are we? What are we doing? Right, we're going into the Narrows so we can finally find the black market. But yes, as I said, it's been almost over a week since I've had a chance to record. I mentioned earlier. Well, I mentioned some weeks back that I had a temporary move, and well, I've now moved back, which you can definitely not tell because the computer hasn't gone anywhere. A gaunt Reparo woman grabs for your leg. She paws at you with a weak grip, fingers bone thin and trembling. See, traveler, never have I been so hungry. Wow. We're going to give her some food. The woman snatches the food from your hand with surprising speed, eyes darting a glance for any onlookers before she shoves it between her teeth. She gnaws desperately, swallows, chokes, chews again, and speaks with a mouth half full from the next bite. You have lost an item. Pork. Thank you, traveler. Thank you. I knew you were a good one. Mine a positive reputation with the gullet. The Reparo touches two gaunt knuckled fingers to her lips. Do you have no access to food? Always there is prize share, though the pile has grown leaner these years. Little falls to our pile that is not rotten or sour from this week, and maybe before. What do you mean? She shakes her head. Forgive me. I say too much. If you would know more, ask Inoi. Our elder listens to those in need, and he speaks out of earshot of the guards. He's there in the house to the right when you cross the bridge. He can speak of the hunger. I've already talked to him. Galv bush, widely hated by farmers. I was about to say, it's like, hey, look, there's like berries here. They're highly poisonous, so I can see why no one's eating them. I'm gonna have a look at the refuse pile because that sounds. The Queen calls these rations. Does she expect the Reparo to subsist to it? Does she expect the Reparo to subsist on garbage? You're right. It's awful. Takeu swallows and diverts his gaze away from the pile. Wow. Half-eaten food scraps litter the pile. A rancid stench rises from it. And it's raining? It's out in the open. Oh, this is... Man, they're not treating these people well at all. Where do I need to go? That's the Nekataka, that's to the Narrows. Alright. Sweet incense masks the odor of the offering, rotten fruit and spoiled fish. You enter a dim alleyway that reeks of urine and torch smoke. Long passages stretch to your left and right. Shadows move in the guttering torchlight, but they're nothing more than shapes in the distance. The chatter and bustle of the gullet continues behind you. I should have double-checked, but from memory, we go right. Is it right and then right again, or right and then forward? I think it was forward. Oh, I don't remember. I should have double-checked the quest. You trudge along the darkened passage and reach an intersection. The tunnel branches off to the right. You hear the distance of voices down the darkened path, but see no one. I think it was forward. Oh, God. This place is kind of horrifying. The merchant stall. I remember the merchant stall. Yes. On your left is an abandoned merchant stall displaying cheap jewelry. The path ahead continues. Apparently there's some kind of weird shadowy figure. Inspect the merchant stall. To watch or only check. That's not great, because I don't have the highest of streetwise. Laid out are various trinkets made from junk, necklaces strung with fish bones and shoe buckles, and bracelets made with shards of broken glass. But the curtain sways and flaps as if stirred by a draught. You twitch it aside and discover a secret passageway. On your left is a... we're going to go through the curtain behind the merchant stall. You check the tunnel one more time to make sure no one is watching. I mean, there's a cloaked figure just here. Just okay. No. Well, all right. Well, then we slip behind the curtain and into another passageway. Oh, hello. These look like a friendly bunch. You're walking along when several hooded figures materialize out of the darkness. Not so fast. You gotta pay the toll if you want to visit Delver's Row. We've got a pretty good diplomacy. Good folk. Open markets are vital to a healthy economy. Would you turn away a paying customer? They look at each other and shrug. Alright, what's our bluff like? Not too bad. And I mean, last time I came through, there was a man with a scar. I paid him. They shrug and stand aside. Oh, okay, cool. You continue on, and the rough stone changes to smooth cobbles under your feet. Wan lamplight shivers ahead as yellow and tremulous as fear itself. Wow. Wan lamplight shivers ahead as yellow and tremulous as fear itself. Ooh. Ooh, I like it. Before you is a narrow cavern that writhed with shadows and echoes with the music of jingling coins. We enter Delver's Row. Ooh. Cloaked elf. We hear footsteps. Ogre. Something approaches. We got over 5,000 experience for that. That's not oh, wow. I am so close. Very close to leveling up. I didn't realize. Okay, cool. Pindleman. 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 Does whatever a Pindle can. What is that? I don't know. Not even sure what Pindle... I don't know where I'm going with this. Enorat. Let's have a chat with Enorat. An Orlan woman stands over a table laden with herbs and spices. She mixes them without looking at her work, pausing now and then to raise a sprig or vial to her nose. You realize she is blind. It's the smell of cardamom that drew you, no? Perhaps the sting of fresh pepper. Or maybe you seek something with a stronger bite. She swivels her ears, but her cloudy eyes do not find you. Well, what do you sell? Food, of course, and supplies for the road. Though most come to me for poisons and venoms. Well, I need supplies. I have plenty. Though if you're buying poison and ailment, mind you store them separate. Stone joint? Crush damage? Some fine armors? That's not bad. Not bad, not bad. Okay. Any idea where I could sell an expensive medallion? Inesio deals with such things. His shop is further down, next to the lift. The lift? I should double check the quest while I'm here. Trade secrets, was that the one? Discovered evidence of black market. Yeah, okay. I've located Devil's Row, but I still don't know how the black market is supplied. Showing the prince's medallion to any of the merchants could offer me a lead to more information. A merchant named Ernesio handles the pricier goods in Devil's Row. He might be interested in the medallion. Might he just? Alright, further down near the lift, they said. Furtive whispers and footsteps rise from the lower street. A figure in the shadows looks up as A figure in the shadows looks up as at your oh god. A figure in the shadows looks up at your approach, pursing his lips together in a crooked line. I think you've made a wrong turn, Bilger. You don't belong in the row. And the name is Hirschwaldgeist. I know who you are. I make it my bag to keep eyes on the new fish that end up in the gullet. You got a face that looks like a dead twat. Bit hard to miss. I'm guessing you're looking to buy some art, yeah? He lightly traces a finger across the hilt of an emerald-encrusted stiletto hidden within the folds of a dark leather tunic. His narrowed eyes seem to dance in the magical light as the gemstone pulses with a caustic glow. The right half of his mouth ascends menacingly as he dips his head and peers at you from underneath his brow. You're an assassin. You're answered with a thin-lipped scowl as your words echo throughout the alleyway. Would you be interested in joining my crew? Sorry, Bilger. I work alone. Well, I'll think about it. I don't particularly want to call this guy an assassin to his face. I mean, let's just not piss off the guy with the magic dagger. Seems reasonable to me, despite, you know, benevolent points, I guess, but... Anyway, with a shrug, he leans back against the wall. The alley narrows to a dead end. Oh, fair enough. He doesn't have a... Doesn't say anything when you actually go to... Looking for something to sharpen the senses? To help you leave your sorrows behind? I've got what you need. Well, let's see what you have. Nah, I don't actually need any of this. It's all good, mate. Oh, speaking of art. Several paintings look identical down to the signature copied in the corners. Good golly. Okay. Just walk into a secret area. I don't know if you heard that, but I guess that's the problem with having moved back, is there's now people above me when I'm trying to do this. Oh, the book has rubies in it. I don't know if you can hear that, but total. I need more mechanics. Oh, that's a good point, because mechanics was the two people who have mechanics I've kind of taken out of the party. I don't know. Do I want to take this? Yeah, screw it. These aren't good. We're probably stealing from a bad person. If it turns out that I was very wrong, then well, it turned out that I was very wrong. Hey, that's a Nezio. I may have just stolen from a Nezio. That's... Oh, alright. Nezio has not seen you before. You must be new. You are very good at disguises. The man chuckles. He peers at you through... I didn't realize there was pipes directly above me, but now I'm very much aware. So I don't know if you can hear it, but all I can hear is running water. We good? I think we're good. He peers at you through half-moon spectacles. His face is hidden behind a thick but well-groomed beard, and his eyes constantly dart between you and the doorway. Ah, but you are the one the Raparu speak of. They are most fond of you. But not so discreet. He waggles a finger. He turns to Takehu. Ah, another young water mage. Come, see Nezio's wear. You must spend that extra coin on something. He winks. Forgive me. Do we know each other? Excuse me. It seems not. The mistake is mine. His grin recedes into his beard. He turns back to you. But how did you hear about this place? Wait, no. Do not tell me. Sometimes it is better not to know. There is something I can get for you, yes? Tell me quietly. He leans in. Spindleman. Did I just not see the S? I'm gonna have to go check the map when we finish, because I'd be really embarrassed if I just didn't see the S. Actually, I was wondering if you'd be interested in buying. A moment. He raises a lens to his eye and appraises the medallion, turning it to inspect its edge. This is a rare treasure, one of which certain people would pay a small fortune. I must ask, how did you come by this? He lowers the lens and frowns at you. Ooh. No. I kind of like the idea of just being just completely straight with this guy. The prince. Well, if you must know, the prince gave it to me. He knows about your little operation here. Anezio exchanges a quick glance with his guards, who step closer, weapons in hand. Anezio is careful, cautious, and you would blackmail him? This is not done, amico. He chuckles sadly. Negative reputation lost. Working with me is the only way to make sure the prince leaves you alone. Working with me is the only way to make sure the prince leaves you alone. He snorts. Braggarts and drunkards pay little mind to the mess that spills from their lips, and yet... Anezio strokes his beard and measures you with his gaze. We lost even more reputation with Delver's Row. Let us say I believe you. What would placate a prince? You show me how you're moving shipments into Nekataka. He blanches. Through the Undercroft. But you cannot take the lift here, or Dario will surely know. His furrowed brow beads with sweat. He blinks at you, near panic, until something seems to occur to him. Of course. There is a hidden way. He dabs at his forehead and removes the spectacles, polishing the lenses slowly. Down the lift in the gullet to the old city. There you can sneak into the Undercroft through an old temple. Ooh. But you did not hear this from me. He gives you a sly grin, perching his spectacles on his nose once more. I had one more question. There is something I can get for you, yes? Well, tell me quietly. Tell me quietly. What do you know about the Spindle Man? Merla. It is a dangerous pest. Crosses his arms and shoulders. When it dug its lair, it did not even ask permission of the boss. You've already told me his name. We just had a conversation. I don't know if you remember. You just told me his name. Oh, you know what? Percamplanca. You truly are awful at this. He shakes his head. They say it is a mind reader. We in Delver's Row are simple folk. Quiet folk. It does not do to have a mind reader nosing among us. You understand me, yes? He inclines his head towards you. Well, I need supplies. Of course, only do not tell anyone where you got them. Ooh. Garari Cuirass. Much. Ooh. Wow, that's wow. Bonus armor from being legendary, then bonus armor for the Garari skin. Segmented scutum. 10% of incoming hits becomes grazers. Though now extinct, the giant lizards known as Garari once roamed the many islands of the Deadfire. They were fast, powerful, and cunning predators, hated amongst kith for the tenacity to kill domestic goats and pigs if given half a chance. When foreign colonists arrived in the archipelago, many local governors placed an open bounty on the Garari, and the creature was soon hunted to oblivion. Now rare due to a lack of available material, hardened Garari leather such as this is quite desirable, as it is tough and naturally flexible. Ooh. Resist to might. Minus damage from weapons. Wow. It's tanky light armor. Neat. And a lot of fine weapons and... Ooh. A double-barreled arquebus. No rest for the wicked. 1% of damage dealt and received. What? 1% damage dealt and received on kill. Oh, the more you kill people, the more damage you do, but the more damage you take. Interesting. Wow. That certainly looks neat. So many neat things. Oh, we leveled up. Alright, I need to... It does say Pindleman. Okay. Okay. I wasn't going crazy. It does say Pindleman. But apparently we need to go down into... to the Undercroft. I'm informed of secret passage in the old city. Alright, so I will actually need to go down and get those things. But yeah, pretty close to the end of the episode though, so I think I will just quickly level up. Normally I level up not mid-episode, but seeing as we're close to the end anyway, what do I want? I am looking to get more diplomacy, so we'll do that. As a tank, more athletics is always useful. And then, oh, we get 2 abilities. Super handy. Quick switch, no. Resist, okay. Oop. Okay, so just bonus damage. Alright, maybe I do actually need to read into some of these. Alright, no. Alright, I do actually need to think a bit harder about that. Which is fine. Next episode I will level up Hirsch and Adair. But that was episode 29. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, liking, sharing, subscribing, as I said, is a great way to help the channel. If you subscribe and you click the little bell, you'll get a notification for when I put up a video, which sometimes has a bit of a delay. And actually, on that note, I will actually be going away in a bit over a week. And I will try to have a bunch of videos scheduled to upload while I'm away. But it will depend on how many videos I'm able to make. And I don't know that quite yet. But we'll find out. Just wanted to give people a heads up. But otherwise, I've been SammyP. I hope you enjoyed. And I hope you come and join me for episode 30. Episode 30.